Hey folks, Laura Johns here, founder and CEO of the Business Growers. Thank you for listening to the No Grow Scale podcast. I'm just here solo by myself today, just talking about something that's been that keeps popping up in my brain, and you will know why when I say it, but it's Taylor Swift. Yes, I'm here today to talk about Taylor Swift, and I'm just so blown away, to be completely honest, by Taylor Swift, her professionalism, her ability to take the world by storm, where she came from, the fact that she is just like right now in her absolute prime after quite a long career, really. And so, like her or not, she is making an enormous impact on the world. We have a lot of Swifties on my team. So, her name comes up a good bit. We listen to her on our office playlist. So what I thought today could be a very interesting podcast would be marketing the Taylor Swift way, lessons that we can learn from Taylor Swift. So if you don't like Taylor Swift, you don't want to have anything to do with her, you can go ahead and skip to the next podcast. This is not the one for you. But if you do are also like me and intrigued by her taking the world over right now, I think that it's a great opportunity just to listen and see what we can learn from her, in my opinion. So like her or not, she's making a huge impact across the world. In the US alone, her Eras tour apparently is reportedly contributed $5 billion in consumer spending. Can anyone say any other artist has done this? I really don't think so. A lot of people would argue that she is kind of similar. What's going on right now is similar to Beatlemania, or even Elvis Presley, which he's a Mississippian. Born in Mississippi, so of course I have to give Elvis his shout out. But she's even recently been credited for fueling tourism with her tour, just in a way that no artist has ever done before. So she did break Ticketmaster. We know that. So as the CEO of a marketing agency, it's impossible not to notice the impact that she has and that she's making on the world. And we all want our clients and customers to love us the way that people love Taylor Swift right now, and the way that her fans love her. And I think to get that, it's important to look beyond just her tour right now, because obviously her tour is making big waves, but her career started when she was a young songwriter, with parents who believed in her and with passion to write music. And today she's leaving every critic she's ever had in the dust, and just making a huge impact. So as a marketer, we look for value props that resonate with our customers. We strive to communicate effectively through Google Ads, social media, website copy, and we just hope to build a fan base with a lasting connection like Taylor Swift has done. So let's look at a couple of things, like exactly what she's doing as it relates to that relationship, and see how we could be more like Taylor Swift. Could you be more like her in the way that you connect with your customers? Of course, I'm thinking about this for all of my clients. So I want to capture my clients the way that Taylor Swift has captured her audience, and convince them, because we all know her tickets aren't cheap. And we all know right now she has a movie coming out that is a $20 movie ticket to watch a movie. I think it's technically a $19.89 movie ticket, which is genius. She's so smart. So let's just journey through her playbook. Let's just uncover some strategies that she's had that are going to take our business to the next level. So number one, authenticity. She has made authenticity her hallmark. She doesn't pretend to be someone she's not. She's not afraid to respond to someone in an interview and correct them about what, any accusations or anything they've assumed about her. And that resonates deeply with her fans, I think. I think that resonates with just humans in general. So in a world where authenticity is increasingly valued, being true to your brand and your values is not just a nice to have, it's a must have. And to be able to do this like Taylor Swift, we have to really, lean into who we are as a brand, our brand standards, staying authentic to what we have set out to do. She is the first artist to claim all top 10 spots on the Billboard Top 100 list. This is not a fluke. It's the result of genuine connection and years of resonating with her audience and staying on brand. So authenticity matters. Number one, excellence in her craft. Obviously, I thought it was really, the last couple of weeks I've seen a lot of artists who have canceled tours. We've had a few in Mississippi that have canceled. And she, to my knowledge, has not canceled a show. In fact, I saw video footage of her standing in the pouring down rain. I believe it was Nashville, I'm not mistaken. So she is working so hard. She is, displaying excellence in her craft. She's done this really throughout her career. The Eras Tour is honestly just scrolling through TikTok is exhausting to watch. And not many artists have the stamina to do what she's doing. And so it's really nice to see her continuing to give it 100% every day. And I think that's something we can take a cue from, not only as marketers, but as business owners. Are we showing up every day and giving it 100%? Just as, as she is constantly refining her skills, I think that's a good thing for us to remember, is we can always develop, always be better, and always continue to hone in excellence in our craft. So relating to her audience, obviously she can connect with her fans like nobody else. She knows her audience inside out. She shows up. She has a deep understanding of how to create meaningful connections. And I think that's just kind of goes back to her authenticity. But, she's got friendship bracelets that she passed around at her concert that people are trading, things like that to just deepen that connection. She's also not afraid to show up where her fans are, which I think is awesome, which is very important as a marketer to remember. You can show up where your fans are and really try to understand them better. Show up where your clients are, not fans, but where your clients are, where your customers are, be where they are, put yourself in their shoes. She's in a category all of her own when it comes to this. So, find whatever that golden nugget is that helps you develop those relationships with your customer, understand their needs, their preferences, their pain points. Put that as a non-negotiable. And, she'll even surprise her fans with personal gifts, which is amazing. We should all be doing that in our own businesses. But tailor your solutions to meet those unique needs, and tailor your connection with your client to meet those unique needs that they have. It's all about personal touch. Number 4, embracing a niche. So her music has evolved, but she has always maintained true to who she is. So I think that it's cool that she started out very country and now she's really going strong on the pop scene. She has started to figure out who she is. Go back. She's always known who she is, but she has evolved and has embraced kind of her niche. So she's not trying to be someone she's not trying to be Beyonce. She has just stayed, again, kind of embraced her clients, her fans, stayed true to her core style, been able to take that and really grow a fan base, even though her offering has changed. So even though she has gone from country to pop, she really has embraced that connection, that authenticity, building her fan base and taking them with her. So even though she does have a niche and a certain type of fan, because you don't see, you do see a lot of dads at her concert, but you don't see a ton of men that follow her, a good bit. But I would say she, if you look at her fan base, pretty much everybody looks and feels the same, who her fans are, because that's who she has honed in on. But she really, understands her fans and is staying true to that niche focus that she's really, she's connected with them. She knows who they are and she knows what they like. So she's really grown up with them, which I think is really cool. And then just her evolution. So she's been able to evolve, kind of going back to that, what I just said. She's adapted and changed her preferences, and, different things to make sure that her music remains relevant. So think about this from a product mix standpoint. Should we be doing or thinking about things that might appeal to our customer today, rather than looking back over the last couple of years and seeing that we still offer the same thing, the same product. We're not changing, we're not evolving, we're not shifting. You've got to evolve. And her success is not just about her catchy tunes or her celebrity status. It's about her authenticity, her excellence, her ability to niche and stay focused on who her client is. And then her adaptation, taking an album that was great and appealed, and realizing that she didn't have rights to her own album. So she adapted. She took that album and remade it today. It's the Taylor's version. I'm sure you've all seen that. So, she is really connecting with her customer, her fan enough to always be evolving. And that's important to know. So, those are just a couple of things. She's doing a lot of great things. I would highly encourage listening to her music. We love it here at the Business Grower. So next time you're planning to do a marketing campaign or strategizing for the quarter, just remember to ask yourself, what would Taylor Swift do? If you want to follow along, please like and subscribe. We are always offering just little tidbits, not always about Taylor Swift, but we're always offering tidbits for entrepreneurs, for business leaders. If you are looking to take your marketing to the next level and need some help, you can always go to thebusinessgrowers.com and book some time with me. Would love to chat with you about your marketing. And we would love to have a conversation, about Taylor Swift or anybody for that matter. So thanks for listening.